Hey everybody, XCI here. Welcome back to a blind let's play of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Here we have Chris Powell, we have Karth, and Bastila is not on the ship with us. I have hacked Chris Powell to have essentially T3's repair skill. I said mission before a few episodes ago when I was going to basically do a game save change so that I can deal with HK. Let's see if it shows. Yeah, there he is. So because I knew I had a -1 for my intelligence. So T3 has a 18 plus. He's got 22 intelligence. So that's at least a 24. And I think I've got a kind of a thingamajig in T3 that makes him even better at that. So 23 is good enough for us to get through this HK stuff. That said, I've heard two comments back from the community. Both of them not so much being contradictory, but it leaves me kind of not knowing what's going on. But we're about to find out, and so I'm bringing you along on the ride so you can find out with me. One comment was to do this HK thing after the 4th planet, to which I'm like, oh, what's the point of that? At that point, it's like the game is over because there's only 4 planets, as far as I know. The second point was that if I already passed the reveal, that there's no point in doing the HK thing because it locks out, and so you have to do it before the reveal. So now I don't know. So what I'm recording now is I've jacked up my skills. I'm going to assume T3 is with me, and in pure tabletop fashion, I would have pulled in T3 and I'm like, little buddy, help me out here. HK's having some problems. I need to solve him. I need to fix him. T3 would be here doing these checks. Now,
HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
That reveal happened, and so there's some sort of alignment that HK has with Revan, the player character, and theoretically this thread is now gone, unless it's not. I would like to try to restore your memory, so it doesn't seem like it is, and I'm going to try.
That is unnecessary now, Master. I have been returned to you, and my memory core is now fully functional. Statement. My functionality has now been fully restored, Master. I exist to serve Revan as your personal battle droid. In time, my assassination protocol can be restored, and at that point I will once again endeavor to eliminate any meatbag opposition you may have.
So now I can't do it because I would have had to do it before the Leviathan stuff, because I would have to do the entire Leviathan thing over again because I didn't have an opportunity to talk to HK, I don't think, unless I could have, right at the end of it, I could have pulled in HK onto the team, and then I maybe could have talked to HK while we were on the Leviathan. Maybe I don't know. So the scenario here is now he says he's repaired, to which case if I was a blind player and I didn't have the community letting me know, whispering in my ear with what is and what isn't, I would know that no you don't, either he's not fully repaired, you actually lose whatever it was that you would have unlocked, which I still don't really know. I know he gets buffed, like he gets modifiers. Maybe those are assassination protocol buffs. I don't know, but I mean, it says that I have been fully restored, but I don't think he has. As far as I've been told, he has not. So I don't know what those buffs are. So even if I want the game save and just force the buffs onto him, I don't know if I really care at this point. I more cared about the lines he would have said as I unlocked his things. So I might roll back to a previous episode, and I might just see what that was all about, and I could do that. I'd have to change another game save. I don't know. It's unfortunate. I hate the way that they've done this with HK. It makes no sense to me. If someone knows how this balances out from a build perspective, a rules perspective, meta perspective, by all means. But from my perspective, if you're a soldier guardian class, it just locks you out of whatever content that is. If it's just buffs, I mean, here's the thing, right? So it's buffs, and so you're this, if you took a character class that was heavily in skills, so you're lower in force, you're lower in attack, prowess, and stuff like that. You can't wear heavy armor, you don't have all the feats from a soldier, etc., right? If you were like a skill-heavy character, scoundrel, whatever those ones are, the scenario there would be that, well, HK would be the balance there, because then you tweak out HK has all these extra I don't know how many extra benefits, but he gets buffs, and so you bring HK around you and he sort of gets to protect you as an assassin droid. Okay, that's fine. Problem. This game allows you to take all of these other companions So the weight of that benefit also gets brought up as as suspect. It's not true. It's just not true because this game doesn't force you to bring an HK with you on every mission. And so I didn't bring him on one whole planet. He was nowhere to be seen. And so I've gotten no real benefits off of HK as a partner, although I would love to bring him out more often and use him as a companion, but now we're on the last planet. So I don't know how much that means. Anyways, I rant over. I need to decide whether or not I'm reloading in just to see. I am. I'm going to tweak another game save. I'm going to come back into the game and I'm going to see what the comments were from HK. And we'll do that together. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I definitely can't do this anymore. We are back on Manan before the underwater episode. It's the last save I have. The other one, because I did one long session of the entire Leviathan because I didn't anticipate it kicking off and I didn't know where to break it. So I only have it after Jolie saved us. So I have now increased this game saves repair to 24 -1. We're gonna give this a shot. Let's just find out what all the hidden content is, and then we'll move on. It's fine. Like to your memory. Okay, so we know he's gonna go. Blah blah. Let's start. As you wish. Here we go.
And now rewire
Success.
the last 3 relays. Yes, good. Well done, Master. I believe your operation was a success. Accessing new memory. Access complete. I have restored a great deal of information about my previous owner, Master. Would you like to hear it?
So you would have gotten this information before you got the reveal that you were Revan. So I mean, now that he's been updated, we would theoretically have access to this information, but we don't.
Recitation.
Theoretically.
The earliest memory of my last owner
Let's see how this
specifies
would
that
have,
he was human, a low
so now I have context, you know.
Corporation.
What?
I
wasn't
am unaware
aware.
of his designation.
Oh.
He purchased me from an acquaintance I cannot identify.
I see.
For
So
the
it wasn't
purposes
me.
of
It was.
protocol and bodyguard duties.
So someone acquired him after he was working for me. Why can't you identify his acquaintance?
Explanation. That previous owner is part of memories that are still deleted, Master. It is
we'll work on
customary
that.
for droid's memories to be wiped when it is sold.
This man, is he alive?
Answer. Negative, Master. The human was terminated by this HK-47 unit prior to system shutdown.
You killed your master?
Affirmative, Master. Though I had not been programmed to do so. The human's termination was accidental. Explanation. My former master had owned me for a duration of 2 standard months before discovering my assassination protocol. He was pleased by the discovery. The human informed me that a competitor corporation was preparing to market a product that would ruin him personally. He was most agitated. He activated my assassination protocol and
There's a
instructed
lore,
me
a
to
story
kill all
about
those
HK.
responsible for the competing product.
Oh my gosh.
I proceeded to carry out my order.
Wait. Tell me about this assassination protocol.
Information. This HK-47 unit is complete with protocol that, when invoked, will set me to independently carry out a termination. I will go to whatever lengths, travel whatever distances are required to complete the termination. This is the reason for my combat skills. Advisement. Unfortunately, the assassination protocol is currently non-functional. You will not be able to activate it. Answer.
Why not?
Several of my actuators were damaged by my former owner. They cannot be repaired, Master. Sad though that is. My former master was unaware of this, but the competitor was in fact an arm of SciTech Corporation, my master's own employer. It did not take long for my master to realize his mistake. By then, I had already terminated 104 corporate officers.
Oh my gosh. So he set you upon his own company? Why didn't he just deactivate you? You killed 104 people. Well, he was ordered to. Yeah, maybe.
Statement. It was nothing really, Master. The majority of them were not even expecting it, and I moved very quickly. I do not know why my master was so upset, really. He was an officer of SciTech and a potential target, but I cannot terminate my own master. I would assume that being the sole officer remaining, he would surely be promoted. Instead, however, the human chose to go insane with rage and attack me.
And that's when you killed him.
Objection? Naturally not, Master. As I said, I am incapable of purposefully terminating my owner. That would not be allowed. My master was not a smart man, however. While he was screaming and stabbing me with a writing utensil, He
Oh,
managed
no.
to pierce one of my actuators. The resulting shock terminated him
Oh.
and sadly destroyed my assassination protocol. Pure
Oh.
luck on his part, I suspect.
It's the Force. And that Force brought you to me. I don't think he was as lucky as you think. So you destroyed his life and then killed him, basically. Well, it was his own fault. No, I don't think he was as lucky as you think.
Do you know what the chances are of puncturing that sole actuator?
It's the Force, dude. I just give you the answer.
Were he not sizzling and incoherent?
I believe it. I'm
I
good.
shut down immediately whenever my master dies. I can only assume that while I was shut down, SciTech was dismantled and I was auctioned off as former corporate property. Observation. No
what are
doubt
the
my sale was
odds?
quite cheap, leading to Yukalaka's purchase. How very demeaning.
Oh my gosh. Didn't they know what you had done?
Statement. How could they? The vast majority of the officers had already been terminated. They likely assumed I was mere chattel.
Did you recover any other memories? What a horrible story. I'm just glad I acquired you myself. Are you sure the actuator can't be fixed? Did you recover any other memories?
I have recovered knowledge of some other actuators which will enhance my performance, Master. I will activate them now. But as for my own history, negative. It will require further effort on your part to restore them.
Well, I got T3 with me, so let's do this now. In the past, having a dream about it.
As I explained.
What
for now,
possibilities?
Please excuse me, Master. I wish to meditate upon the face of my former meatbag master as he was electrocuted. I find it most soothing.
It's like a mix of Shale and Legion, although not a sociopath Legion, but like the sociopathy of Shale. With the sort of logic, like, yeah, the kind of, and the expression of Legion. Who else am I thinking of? I know I'm thinking of someone else. Who else am I thinking of? Who else was sort of disattached from in the BioWare games? Sten, to a certain degree? No, because it was all about a code thing. No, it's like Shale mixed with Legion. I'm going to stick to that. Alright, so journal entry added. Oh, see? Let's see, but if I could click this and it would go there, then it would... I wouldn't have to go hunting for it. But let me see what it says here. HK47? Successful tampering with HK47's memory core has recovered the droid's memory of his most recent owner. The dissolution of the owner's company and auctioning of its assets must be how HK47 ended up in the droid shop on Tatooine. How the droid got to the executive, however, is unknown. Well, or is it? I'd like to restore some more memory.
If you request, I only asked.
You be careful. Let's get started.
As you wish, Master. The first stage is the simple one, and that is accessing. And now rewire the last 3 relays. Yes, good. Well done, Master. I believe your operation was a success. Accessing new memory. Access complete. I have recovered information.
Now, if you got buffed there, I don't know what the buffs were from the game. They probably happened behind the scene.
Intriguing.
Intriguing?
Statement. It appears that my previous owner was a human senator on the planet Coruscant. A man of importance who obviously appreciated quality craftsmanship.
I know Coruscant sounds familiar, but now I'm missing the context. I feel like I've seen that name before. And how did he get a hold of you? Did this senator know how your assassination functioned? Seems you've been around. How did he get a hold of you?
I am unsure, Master. Any knowledge of my owner prior to him is still deleted. The senator did assume I was a protocol droid.
Oh, is he one of the assassination
I do remember
targets?
that I was very pleased to be the property of a senator. One of his assistants discovered my assassination functions later through questioning. The assistant was quite alarmed and told the senator I should be scrapped quickly to avoid a scandal. Naturally, the senator had me eliminate the fool.
Jesus. So we're not talking about a nice senator.
Observation. Senators are not nice, Master. Well, they are either on top of the game or yesterday's news. My master told me that frequently, you see. I was most proud to have partaken in the political system of the galaxy. During the time my owner possessed me, he gained significant rank. Given time, I believe he could have become
Offering the
Chancellor.
competition.
I even eliminated a few key opponents that he did not ask for. Freebies, if you will.
You can do that?
Answer. Certainly. Why not? I am an intelligent droid, you know. I see an opportunity, and I take it. And my master was most pleased with my work. Observation.
This would make me feel more awkward about HK.
Far better had he not
As Chris.
allowed his use of me to become personal. He set me on his wife.
And why would he do
Answer.
that?
I am unsure. The human was most agitated and angry. I believe his wife had done something that had displeased him greatly. I was to go to their summer estate and terminate his wife, along with whatever male companion I discovered there.
His wife was cheating on him.
Statement. I have no idea, Master. Cheating seems to be a relevant term only when one is caught in the act. Otherwise, it is viewed as intelligence. No? I journeyed to the southern continent, but it appeared my master was not far behind me. Apparently, he regretted his activation of the protocol. When I found the wife and her companion, I proceeded to launch my attack, but my master interposed his own body and was destroyed. It was rather a strange meatbag thing to do, do you not agree? Naturally, I shut myself down, my master being terminated.
So that's two out of two masters killed. Oh my gosh. Well, it appeared he got a conscious in the end. What happened to you then? Oh, it appeared he had a conscious in the end.
Observation. I find that unlikely. Perhaps he was more concerned that the death of his wife would be more likely traced back to him.
Have you recovered any more memories? So that's 2 out of 2 masters killed.
Only so far, Master. There are still more memories not recovered, remember?
Oh boy. Okay, yeah. What happened to you then?
I believe the senator's wife was unsure what I was or what to do with me. It was she who sold me to the corporate officer, an acquaintance.
Have you recovered any other memories?
As previously, I have found a few more programs which will enhance my performance. A most gratifying discovery, in fact. There is still nothing from previous memories uncovered. You will have to operate again if you desire to find them. With luck, I will discover the stimulus to unlock my core, and all this will be unnecessary. I do thank you for the attempt, however, Master.
Did it tell me? Shit. Did I not read the first line? Because of your repairs, HK47 now has a permanent bonus of +2 to his defense rating. His armor goes up. That's pretty good. In addition to that, +2 dexterity bonus. So his shooting goes up by +1 to hit. Okay. Well, other things. Reflex save goes up by +1. His AC would go up by +1 from dodging. I forget if the heavy panels limit how much XP bonus comes out of that. Oh, I was not reading that. Okay, well, I'll check the video for the first buff. I probably missed it. Let's see the third story, please. You don't call me. I would like to try restoring. Let's start. See where this goes. So now it goes to the officer. Yes. What now? I have access information. Yeah. Okay, so what's now?
It appears that previous to my ownership by the senator, I was the property of one Bochaba the Hutt on the planet Slaheron.
Slaheron, huh? And what gruesome fate awaited him? So you were a gangster's assassin droid?
Statement.
I don't know how
so
I know
it
that,
appears, Master.
that.
A rather suitable occupation, would you not agree? My memories tell me that, for a time, Bochaba was one of the most feared gangsters on Slaheron. I helped him with this reputation greatly. Over a span of 1 year, I terminated a grand total of 322 sentient meatbags.
Jesus.
These contracts made Bochaba very wealthy.
You sound proud of that, Carnage.
Answer. That is correct, Master. I do enjoy my work, though my past owners have enjoyed utilizing my functions far more. Strictly speaking, one meatbag is the same as another. Anything I do is in support of my master. It was unfortunate but inevitable that eventually Bochaba would overstep his bounds. I had just cleared 2 Hutt households when the exchange retaliated. Statement. I was not even present when my old master was assassinated. I did appreciate the artistry behind his demise upon my return, however.
That's terrible. You don't even mourn your master. Well, no, you wouldn't, of course not. So another master gone because of you.
Observation. Indeed. Perhaps it is better that my assassination function is inoperable, Master.
Jeez.
Yes?
No doubt.
I am like a veritable fable, warning against the karma caused
I would have missed
by
all of this. This is
murdering
great.
others. A morality
Damn it.
tale, if you will. What utter irony. At any rate,
Yeah, it's
I
true.
quickly shut down upon my master's
Yeah.
death. The rival hut claimed me along with my master's other possessions. Observation. If that hut had only known my true function, he surely would not have sold me to a senator.
It is
he
like a
bribed
fable.
regularly.
Oh, jeez. You would have preferred to stay with Slayer. Okay, you would have been found out eventually. Yeah, you prefer to stay with
Observation.
on Sahara?
It would have suited my character, Master. I have enjoyed my existence since, more or less, so I do not miss it.
You would have been found out eventually.
Observation. No doubt, Master. It would have been a glorious battle to end my existence with.
Oh my gosh.
I would prefer that to rusting on a junk heap.
Do you remember anything else?
Answer. Negative, Master. There is still more memory. As
Still
well,
more
I believe
memory.
I can restore several contemplative.
Performance.
I wonder how many more dead masters I might have out there. A droid can live for a long time, you know.
Oh my gosh. Because of repairs. Jesus will now regenerate at a rate of 1 vitality point every 6 seconds. He's got regen. No more repairs. That's a good one. In addition to his other... Okay, yeah. That's a good one. All right. Let's check the journal entry. Oops, I missed the last update, but I guess it just sums up what we just read, though. Alpha Bachava died. Another gangster apparently sold the droid to the center. HK-47 wasn't built on Slaheron, however, so how he came into the Hutt's possession is unknown. That's a tale for another day. Or is it? Let's go. Affirmative. Let's get started.
And now
to rewire. Access complete. Why not?
As I did inform you, Master, the majority of my memory is still locked within my core. That can only be accessed by the appropriate stimuli.
Wait.
And I have no idea what that stimuli might be, unfortunately. Sadly, it seems my true origins will always be a mystery.
Are you sure your core isn't damaged? Just damaged? You are eager to find your origins, aren't you?
Wouldn't you be, Master? Here I am, surrounded by all these meat bags, and all I desire is true perfection. Surely there are more droids like me out there. Or is that too much to hope?
Well...
Objection. Oh, fine. Laugh at me, Master. Humiliate your pet droid. Go ahead.
So tell me about this last owner, then.
Correction. That would actually be my first owner, Master. The first I can remember. I had completed an assassination in Mandalorian space, though I have no knowledge of what my target was or who sent me. Regardless, my motor function had been damaged, and I could not return to wherever I had been sent from. A Mandalorian soldier claimed me as booty, I believe. He repaired me, poorly I might add, and proceeded to use my assassination protocol to raise his rank.
It appears no one could resist using your protocol. So there is no way to find out who sent you there originally?
Answer. Such knowledge is locked within my core, Master, as I said. There is no way to withdraw
The
it
shackled
otherwise.
core.
At any rate, it seems that my Mandalorian owner finally decided to send me against Mandalore
That would have been the hint, the seed, the
himself.
hint.
My poorest performance, sadly.
Oh? Why is that?
Answer. I was captured by this Mandalore during the attempt. He was able to reverse my programming and send me after my own master. It was quite distressing. There was little I could do. Needless to say, I dispatched the Mandalorian soldier efficiently. Once I deactivated, I believe I eventually ended up on the black market and was sold to the Hutt on Slaheron.
Yeah. It's amusing that he's in the same room with Canderous. Because then eventually, like, you string those two stories together, how they might have connected back to that history with Revan, you know? So you killed that master directly?
Statement. So I did. I am not very proud of that, master. The soldiers seem very startled, I must say.
You are just a traveling piece of bad luck, aren't you? So you couldn't kill Mandalore.
Statement. With all due respect, master, he is the leader of the Mandalorians. Perhaps my old master was foolish to send me after him.
So you killed... Wait, am I going in circles now? I'm not going to say that. So can you remember anything else?
There are a few Mandalorian implants that I can activate now. They will improve my performance. Beyond that, master, there is nothing more I can relate to you. With luck, we will discover the stimulus to unlock my core very soon.
Because of your repairs, will now regenerate a rate of 1 vitality point every 3 seconds and has gained an additional +2 Wow. Vitality point. How is that useful for a droid? I thought vitality was just... Well, that's like stamina, right? But... What? How does that work? Vitality for a droid? I'm a little confused there. Maybe I've just missed how that all strings together.
Statement.
Do we have anything else here? Would like to try to restore some memory.
I believe that there are no further memories.
Okay, so then we go here. Prior to the hut, it appears that HK-47 was owned by a Mandalorian soldier. This is the last of HK-47's retrievable memories, however, and it seems the chain is still not complete. HK-47 had been on an assassination mission in Mandalorian space when he was damaged, but does not know who had originally sent him. Unless a stimuli to restore this deeper core is discovered, the details may never be known. I presume that's when the event happens, the Act 2 to 3 reveal of Revan. Maybe that unlocks, and that's where it's okay, now I've been completely revealed, I've been unlocked, blah 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 blah. So you lose the context of that story plus all the unlocked features that are there. Now, if I were to have designed this, well, first of all, I wouldn't have blocked something like this from every other character class build. But the second piece is, because you eventually do the unlock, the narrative part is unlocked, all of that should unlock when that narrative moment is unlocked. So when you enter, you're going after the Leviathan, you have that exchange, and it's like, oh, I know who you are now. The unlock is complete. I've been unshackled. Then all of a sudden, it's like unlock, 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 unlock. So the 4 things that unlocked here would have triggered because he's unlocked those memories tied to Revan. And how this would have worked in the game is that if you had the repair skill high enough before that moment, you would have unlocked those abilities earlier, and you would have been able to take advantage of those bonuses from HK earlier, and that would have been the game benefit from a class that has points and skills, as opposed to a soldier guardian that doesn't have skills but they have a lot of feats. So that's how I would have done it. I felt like it would have been a little bit better from a design perspective. In any case, I'm going to roll back to the current save, and I'll catch you back in here. We're going to do a talking round this episode with everyone else. Catch you soon. We're back in the canon run at this point, and what I've done with HK is, with the game save editor, I was able to find dexterity easy enough because all the attributes are editable. So I've added +2 and +2. There's a +2 defense, and there was the regen one. Now I couldn't find where to update the defense and the regen, so I left it at that. That's fine. It gets dexterity. So some of it unlocked, the other stuff glitched. I don't know. Let's move on, and we'll start with, I think I've done everything with Juhani. No, but now I have...
The Jedi whose
Did you say Raven? It's Revan.
It was Revan, leading an army out to defeat the Mandalorians. It was you. I knew when I heard that you had become the Dark Lord of the Sith, that something was wrong with it. The man who saved me could never go completely to the dark side.
You know what that just reminded me? I mean, I have to go to Dantooine. I need to go to Dantooine. I need to go see whether that was a lie or not. 2, I should go to... I should just visit all the places. Oh, this would take a long time, but just see if people are talking about anything along the way, you know, or like if I would talk to anybody, because now that I know something, can I, like if I go to the Jedi now, confront them. Yeah, no, there we go. Let's keep going. Regret any of the harm that I may have caused. Well, you don't know you caused it, so I don't know. I do not know who that Revan was. I am not him.
It is good to know that you have truly changed. It gives me hope.
Well, I mean, I've
do
been
not
forced
think
to.
now that I will fall to the dark side.
Not by choice.
I only have to look at you and follow by your example,
No,
and there
well,
is
I mean,
no way I can fail.
I'm glad you see it that way, but the Jedi are pieces of shit in this regard. I mean, it depends. It's war is war, but no. I mean, I'm a completely new person. Like, they've erased my identity. You don't think that's not bad? That is bad. That's horrible. That's horrible. They've completely erased the person I was and replaced it with a completely new identity that I mean, they robbed something from me. Like, it's almost worse than killing someone. Like, okay, that could be argued, but it's because I have to live on now with the memory of all of that stuff that could have been tied to that name, but I have no connection to the name anymore. Yet that was my name. That was who I was. That was the identity. I'm a huge fan of identity and philosophy tied around identity. So this stuff I can go down into a pretty deep rabbit hole with this topic. So overconfidence can also lead to the dark side. You will do fine, Johnny.
Thank you for placing your confidence in me. I only wish I had your heart as well. I will never forget what you did for me, even if you do not remember it. How
Let's try
may I
again.
be of a...
See if I can. Wonder if we could talk. What happened after your father died?
After my father died, my mother was left to support me alone. A single non-human woman, living in one of the worst, most violent slums on Terrace. It was not easy for her.
What
When
happened?
my father was killed, it seemed that something in her began to die as well. She worked. She worked as hard as she was able. But over time, she began to waste away. I later learned that she was unable to get enough money to feed both of us, and had to start borrowing from the exchange, a band of cutthroats and smugglers. But even that was not enough. She hid what she was doing from me. She gave most of her food to me so that I would be strong, but she herself was suffering deeply from it. In the end, she could go on no longer, and collapsed at the cantina where she worked one day.
Did she die?
She never recovered. There was nothing really that I could do for her. She left me no money, and no doctor would see her without being paid first. I sat by her bed for days as she lay there dying. I never want that to happen to someone I care about ever again. But there was still the money she had borrowed. She had never paid it back and made no provisions for her death. You must understand. The exchange is brutal. They care nothing for the life of a sentient being. They are the major suppliers of slaves on Terrace.
You were enslaved.
They thought it would be appropriate that, with my mother owing them money, the debt should be passed on to me. And with no way to pay, they took me by force. You have no idea what it is like to be bound like a beast and treated as such. It was the worst time of my life. They treated me like livestock. They were waiting for a buyer to give them some credits for me when the Jedi came to fight the Mandalorians.
And they
The
freed
Jedi could
you.
not abide by what they saw there, and drove the exchange from the face of the world, freeing those of us imprisoned there. But the Jedi soon left to fight their war, and I was left with a dream.
What did you
I
do?
swore that I would become a Jedi.
Part of
As
me
soon
feels
as I
like I've
had
heard
enough
this, but
money
I
to do
don't.
it, I bought passage on a
It's a bit of a
freighter headed
mix.
for Dantooine, and we both know what has happened since then.
Juhani. You became a Jedi. Juhani.
I am grateful to you for having given me the opportunity to fulfill my dream, rather than become what I hated. Someday, I may make it up to you. But for now, let us keep on the task at hand.
Okay.
How
Are you sure?
may I be of...
You don't want to talk some more?
What is it you would...
Okay, maybe later. That is thorough. Hey, Zalabar. What's up, buddy? How do you feel about me being Revan? You rescued me from the Gamorrean slavers. It does not matter to me if you are called Chris Powell or Revan. I have sworn a life. Okay. I know what he said. I know I cut him off. I know what he said. And you're allowing me to repeat myself, so no. T3. You usually have nothing to say to me, so I'm just going to go on that assumption. There's never anyone in this room. Wasteful. By the way, no, I don't... Nah, this is just stuff I can dump things. It'd be cool if there was if it was useful. It's not useful at all. This is also kind of a waste of a room. I wish they put someone in here. That'd be cool. I don't think I've ever been in that nose or ass end of the ship. However, probably ass on. Okay, you guys, you have nothing to say, but let me check. Yeah, now that I've got that past context, I would like to let's just get past this one. I think we already did it, but let's clear that again, just so that it's out. No, it won't be out of the queue. Okay, you don't need to call me master. I've already done that. So you belong to Revan originally?
Statement. Yes, Master. You created me shortly after you and your apprentice began your war to conquer the galaxy. I was sent on an assassination mission into Mandalorian space, but I was damaged and unable to return to you. Exclamation. I find this most distressing. I could certainly have protected you from the Jedi and your pupil's betrayal had I returned.
It's probably better it worked out this way. I doubt you could have done anything. I find it distressing. Probably better.
You may be right, Master.
You ended up where I found you.
And neither
the
of us
Force connects us.
Permanent termination.
Because I mean, what else could it be? That kind of luck. Do you know anything about the Starforge? Am I very much like the Revan Union?
Observation. You are different in many fundamental ways, Master. You have a concern for life that is unsettling.
Ooh, would he have said something different
solely be caused by memory
if I was
I do not know
closer
how
to the dark side?
Regardless, you do seem to be improved overall from the human I once knew.
Do you know anything about the Starforge?
Answer. No, Master. You never did make me privy to any of the Starforge's secrets.
What can you tell me about Malik?
Your former pupil is efficient and brutal, even for an organic. I rather liked him when you first introduced me to him. If I had known what he would do to you, Master,
because of those qualities,
I would have gladly removed his entrails right then.
Why the meat bag? That'll be all. Okay.
Yeah, what are you...
Don't talk to me like that, first of all. Can you give me some adrenalines? No, we're done. Okay. Mission is done. So we have a couple quests here.
Hey
we
there.
have a Karth quest, Mission's quest. Well, Mission's Griff's quest. I just want to talk about me being Revan.
It seems to me that if you don't really remember anything about being Revan,
I already asked this.
then it doesn't really matter
Doesn't really
anymore.
matter.
You
Well, she
are
said
who
that's
you
at the
are
group.
now, right?
I mean, so it doesn't bother you at
I
all?
don't see the Sith Lord standing here. I
Okay,
see
she's
a
just
friend
reiterating
who's been
herself.
with us through thick and thin. Remember, Malik's the one who tried to destroy Terrace. Hey there, what can I...
Okay. Talk to the brother. Do you feel like playing Pazik? Need
Okay.
security spikes. Okay, so we're good. Karth? I will talk to Karth. Shoot, I should have done that before coming to the door. Excuse me. Oh, Jolie. Why do I never... I mean, he's new, so I mean, there's an excuse. But, oh, there he is. This little spot right here. Bloop. Still naked. Good for you. And still with those swords. I mean, okay, because that's what I put in his hands. But I mean, come on. The game could have... Okay, why did you leave the Jedi?
Who said I left the Jedi?
You did. You said you weren't a Jedi any longer.
Technically, I was only a Padawan. Not that that makes a difference to most, but as for the Order itself, no, I never left it. It left me.
What do you mean it left you?
You know what I hate? Well, you know, lots of things really, but I'm old and easily annoyed, but that's besides the point. What I really hate are how most people view the Jedi. Everyone thinks that the Jedi are perfect, that they can do no wrong. They think the Jedi Council is completely incapable of injustice.
We've learned a little bit about that, huh? I certainly don't think that.
I guess you aren't as stupid as you sometimes act.
Thank you
No doubt
for
you've been on
the
the receiving end of
compliment.
Jedi justice at least once, eh? And I'm not even talking about how some of us fall to the dark side. No, that's plenty indication of our fallibility. But it's something else entirely. No, I'm talking about how more than often not, your average robe-wearing Jedi can try to do the right thing and still be completely wrong.
I don't get it. What do you mean? So the Jedi wronged you in some way, I take it. Nobody can be right about everything. So they wronged you?
No, the Jedi always treated me well. It would be foolish and untrue to say otherwise. That's not what I meant anyway. Come to think of it, I don't have to be clear. Someone my age is entitled to ramble, damn
Chris
it.
is just,
but for your sake, I'll try to explain.
Through a lot of confusion.
I'll tell you a little tale about a Jedi master I once knew. Hortath, I think. Or was it Horthoff? I could never get it straight.
Go on, I'll listen.
Where was I then? Oh yes, Master Hortath. He was a kindly old Jedi who meant well. But the most nearsighted thing in the Corps, I swear. He would walk into walls, knock over tables, mistake apprentices for rancor beasts, that sort of thing. And he was too proud to submit to proper treatment. Some used to counsel him in the urge to use the Force, Master Hortath. Allow the Force to see for you. But he refused to believe that his eyes were failing. He simply squinted more and more as the years went on. The other Jedi resignedly passing it off as the amusing quirk of a compassionate old man.
And I don't get it. Is there supposed to be... yeah, go on.
One day a young Padawan meets Master Hortath in the courtyard and, not knowing of his blindness, asks him for directions to the council. Quite sure of himself, Hortath gave the lad directions, which happened to lead back outside and away from the Enclave. The Padawan is confused, naturally, and he asks if Master Hortath is sure, and of course Master Hortath says that he is. The Padawan suggests that perhaps he should ask someone else, but the proud Hortath now feels insulted. He tells the Padawan to take the route he prescribed and no other. Rather dejectedly, the Padawan did as he was told, and so ended up leaving the Jedi Order forever. It was decided that the boy's fate was to leave the Order anyway, though whether that was out of respect for Hortath or because the boy went on to something else, well, we'll never know.
What? Will we never know it? So what does the Padawan leaving the Jedi have to do with the Jedi leaving you? Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
Much. I never knew the Padawan nor met Master Hortath himself. He was before my time.
I don't understand.
The tale is about blindness, and I thought the point was clear.
That far?
At any rate, you think about it. You're the one who asked why the Jedi left me, remember? Now let's get going. My feet are itching for a good run.
Completely in circles there, you son of a bitch. Alright, let's check Jolee Bindo. You successfully got Jolee to talk about the Jedi, and he told a tale about how they are often less than perfect. He might talk some more if you ask later. Once you've gained more experience. Oh, I've gained experience. He should gain some clothing. Do you have anything? Okay.
To be more specific, it's your ship. You tell me. And that's about all I got. Oh, I get it. Let's play with the old man's head, is it? He's half senile. He'll forget I said anything. Wait, what was this about?
Did you forget your clothes, Jolee? You did, didn't you? You forgot to dress yourself, didn't you, Jolee? I guess I asked about the place, but he said he took it as shift because I'm in. Okay, so he doesn't want to say anything. Okay, and then from here, we want to go to Karth, check on his son. That's the next planet we're going to after Yavin.
What do you need?
Yavin. Do you want to talk?
Talk about what? The only thing I want to do right now is find Dustil. If he's alive, there's just nothing else I want to think about. I'll understand if we can't look for him right now, but if we could, it would be a huge load off my mind.
We're gonna do that very soon, buddy. Okay, first let's go shopping. Let's go waste some of this money, and from there we'll head to the planet. I'm sure I gotta cut around a lot of nonsense. So I'm gonna take you and you because I feel like that's just makes sense. Going to some station where it could be like sketch. Okay, we got some levels here. There's gonna be a fight. I mean, having like a Jolee right now, probably the better move. I just feel like it makes more story sense to bring these two guys along. Kind of invent your own story sense inside of canon, but we good? Oh, you still alive? Oh, you are still alive. Good for you, man. In that case, do these open up after you've completed maps? Might as well check on that. Click, click, click. Access denied. Oh my gosh, she's got a Giska. What is a Giska doing in here? Get the Giska. I'll leave it alone. Did he get sold to Giska? Is this gonna get crazier in here? Or I mean, did I sell the Giska to that? Did he get trade? Seeing you in those trends. Okay, okay. There anything I could do for you though? They didn't come back? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, what are you willing to sell me? I mean, I guess I'll take a look, but I've checked everything. There's probably stuff I need to sell. Oh my gosh. You know what? Give me a sec. Okay, first things first is I'm going to switch this thing out to a heavy weapon. Now, even if I switch it out to a heavy weapon, which is what Karth is good, Canderous is good at, he's got this one right here. It's a 3 to 6 damage, plus 1d10 versus droids, 17 range. So although it's a blaster pistol, I'd be getting less +2. Like he gets a +2 to damage and attack maybe. With the heavy, I forget. I know if damage is it just damage? And point is he gets +2 with heavy. Blaster he doesn't get that +2, and this goes. It's a 1d4 +2 right now, but plus 1d10 for droids. Now, if I go to the heavy weapons, it's yeah, much longer range, 1d8, and then you get the +2. It's still better. Is that the best heavy I got? I sold a bunch of stuff, but I still don't have a better heavy. So here's the thing: I got a 1d8 heavy. The reason why I came in here real quick is because then I was gonna go back into him and see if he had a blaster rifle I could buy, Canderous. Yeah, so let's now check. I've sold a couple things. I got 21 now. It's still a bunch of stuff I could sell, but I don't have time for this right now. I want to move on. Heavy weapon. Oh my gosh. So he definitely has better heavy weapons. That is yeah, wow, 3 to 20. That's significant. Same range, same crit. Damn. Let's see if he's got any more. So it's 3 to 20s what we're beating here. That's it. All right, dude. Well, it looks like you just got yourself a bar. I probably sold this, didn't I? Wait, nope. Sorry. This one. I probably sold that. This. Oh my God, 15,000. That's all my money, though. Look at these. It's a significant bump. I guess if I bring him more often, I'll. Okay, fine. I won't do it. I won't do it. In terms of here, let's check HK's gear, because we picked up a bunch of parts. Remember in the Leviathan. So computer use +4 here, but I can also get, oh my gosh, see that what I mean? So computer use +6 or security, computer use, let's go universal. Oh wow, this one is what? Oh, it's still, okay, cool. So I can be a huge computer guy. Oh, I can have HK with me. Well, yeah, but if I'm gonna bring computers, I'm gonna be a little guy. So security, I'll go security with them. Okay, and then this, hold on, because this is unlimited. Yup. Berrigan is unlimited. Repeating. He's got a. Oh, what do you have? Hold on. Heavy. 5 to 14. Well, for HK, I might consider. I would probably buy him a better gun. 15,000 though. I could sell a lot of my stuff still. That's significant. That'd be significant. Okay, fine. Let's do it. Let's do it. HK, go buy that rifle for yourself. You deserve it. Watch me find something after. Yeah, but if I find something, I can give it to Canderous. So, I guess this Berrigan is where you want to go. It seems like that's the best one. The other stuff is unlimited. This is like the best I've seen for a heavy weapon. Alright, well there you go. There goes all the money again. But again, here, watch. This is what I can sell. Like things like this. Like I got normal med, like 79 med packs, and they're 26 each. You know, like if I sell a couple of these, doesn't matter. I still got 26 of the advanced ones. Even the repair, I was like, I'm like, oh, construction kit is like the advanced repair of the repair kit. Alright. So I got a bunch of those, but I sort of feel a little bit more self-conscious in that regard. Computer spikes, 50, 61 parts. Now parts we rarely use because I'm starting to see very little use in that, but so I'll randomly sell this. I have some Jedi stuff here. I got some +3s here, so I can check. Well, Bindo definitely needs his clothes back, but one of the other ones, well, we only have one other Jedi left, so she can get a +3. I think she's at a +2, and then everything else is like, I don't really know. I know that like, these are probably sellable, but I don't know if they have gems on them. So maybe I just gotta check and pull the gems off first or something. And that's all I could do. So I kept one of each just in case I have to like check things out. Frag grenades, yeah, are a lot of those to sell. A lot of these parts, yeah, technical parts, but too much for me to think about right now. So let's go back into here and let's go to this one, Bergwin. Oh, but that said, that means you've inherited what? Come on, we can do this. there. She's inherited a 5 to 14. It's much better. Well, it's not much. No, it's like almost double max damage. Okay, so we're good. Let's get out of here. Let's do that thing I was talking about, which of course now is like, yeah, because these are definitely not equipped. Okay, so it says 2 of them. Both of them have no blades, no crystals, and the red. So generally I put red into them so I know I can sell them. That makes sense. I should have sold those blades. They're redundant. So the red ones are definitely sellable next time I get to a store. Let's get to the map. Where? Korriban, Manan, Tatooine. Oh. No. It's gone. Let's go. Another dream that I'm probably not gonna see. Dead. All right. So in ruins or something. Beyond the Illuvions. Ooh, some Mass Effect 1 vibes happening here with this terrain. Damn. Oh, it's the moon bases. Oh no, they're gonna be full of that was a good mission. I actually really enjoyed it. Okay, here we are, Karth. Hopefully we'll be able to, you know what I could do. I am going to skip the assassination missions as far as I know. I'm going to confirm that at this point. Door. I'd like to get some conversations continued, like just plots kicked off if we can. So let's see if his stuff kicks off out there, and we'll take Canderous. See if any triggers for him outside of the ship. Alright, new location. Who's asking me for money? Well, can I hack into this? The first thing you do. Can you hack into their systems? Okay. Well, surely their garbage bins are full of awesome, expensive gear. No? Okay then. Hey, mechanic.
Nice to see the Hawk still in one piece.
Don't ask for money.
Beauty of a ship, that.
Oh. Wait, you know how that what? How do you know about the Avon Hawk?
I've seen this little ship before plenty of times. Used to make runs for the exchange, didn't it?
Oh.
Korriban's nice and remote. The kind of place the exchange likes. You don't need to worry about me saying anything. I don't give a whit what you do with your ship. Smuggling's what the Hawk was made for, though.
The Hawk, you say? Who are you?
Oh, nobody special. I just do the routine maintenance work for the ships that come in. I used to see the Hawk here all the time.
Can I ask you some questions? What can you tell me about Korriban?
It's a pretty barren planet, to tell the truth. Not of much interest to anyone. Unless you're a Sith, I guess. They seem to think this place is something special.
Why does Sith think Korriban is special?
Probably all them ruins they found on the surface. That's the reason they built their academy here, I guess.
It does feel like this should be the last planet. Like immediately. Like even now, it's like, no, this feels like from a narrative perspective, everything's lining up to like this being the weight of the narrative is to get to this planet. It feels like it's in continuity. Yeah. There's a Sith Academy here.
There's people that come here from all over Sith space to try and join the academy. Most of them die, I hear. Pretty gruesome business, that.
How does someone get to the ruins?
You don't. Not unless you're a Sith in the academy. They're the only ones allowed on the surface. They pay Zerka to ship things in and out, I guess, but that's all closely
Zerka gets mentioned. See, because everything's coming, it's looping back. Like, this is all relevant stuff from the first experience of the game on the first planets, you know? Okay. I'm not going to talk about that just because that got us an entry. All right, then. Look at that in a sec. Okay, go on that one. It's by the doors usually, right? Let's see. I see another Jedi. Come to small Korriban, yes? Good to meet you. How do you know I'm a Jedi? Well, from the lightsaber you're carrying, naturally. Only Jedi carry ones like that, correct? There are many people who come to Korriban from throughout Sith space, hoping to join the Academy. Some of them are Jedi who have left the Order. You will get into the Academy if for certain. What? You will get? Yeah. I understand Jedi who have left the light side are more than welcome. Are made very welcome. What's this academy you mentioned? Oh, I thought that you have... I thought that would have been why you came here. There's the Sith Academy just outside of Drazde, where they train their students and such. But enough about that. It is very nice to see that the Ebon Hawk has returned. I have not seen that ship in some time indeed. Since you're a regular to our little colony, the docking fee is only 25 credits. Why do you always have to ask me for money? That's not really necessary, is it? I suppose there's no need to charge the owner of the Ebon Hawk any fee, really. I'll open the door for you, that's right. I'll be on my way. Thank you.
Well, this is a Sith colony. They're the law here. I'm here only to protect Zerka's interests.
Zerka guard. Now,
No, that is the wrong answer. Again, you pathetic hopefuls can't possibly all be this stupid, can you?
Please, Master Shardan. Give us a chance. We'll do anything to get into the Academy.
I'm no master, yet, but I like the sound of that. All right, one more question. A lot of you is trying my patience.
Sounds like Liquid Snake again.
Let's say you become a Sith, and I am your commanding officer.
Oh,
I give you an order to spare the life of an enemy. Do you do it?
Nope.
Of course, Shardan. Anything you command us.
We would never oppose you.
No.
Idiots.
Do you honestly believe that the Sith are in
Answers
need of
questions.
such sniveling cowards? Mercy is a weakness. If your leader shows weakness, it is your duty to kill him and show true authority, true power. That is why the Sith are strong.
Thank you, sir. We understand now. I don't think you do. I think you're dead now.
No, you don't understand, and you probably never will. You wouldn't survive 5 seconds in the academy. The other students would tear you apart. Bah!
Truth.
I can't be bothered with fools. Perhaps I should... You, Jedi, you're looking to get in the academy, are you not? Well, of course you are. Why else would you be here? Let me pose a question to you. These hopefuls will never survive in the academy. A lesson must be taught here, but I am at a loss as to what form it should take.
Oh no.
This is rich.
I wasn't talking to you. I'm thinking to spare them the effort of being killed and do it myself. Perhaps I shall turn their skin inside out. Or force lightning. Yes, it's a most impressive display. Or perhaps a bit of humiliation is in order. I could easily strip off their tunics and make them run through the colony. Or they could lose all control of their bodily functions. What do you think? I just can't seem to decide.
Why? What do they do? You can't just kill them. Why are you asking me? Why? What do they do?
We didn't do anything. Please, help us.
Silence! It's not what they did so much as what they didn't do, which is prove themselves worthy. I'm exhausted from dealing with their mulings, so please decide for me, will you?
Let them go. That's my decision. Kill them. I don't care. I think humiliation would be enough. Perhaps just scare them a little. Yeah, scare them a little.
You're as pathetic as they are, it looks like.
We'll see.
I can't be bothered. Get out of here, all of you. The sight of you makes me sick to my stomach.
I might have just saved your lives. What the fuck? Oh, well, I got lifestyle. Well, I guess I could have rejected it completely, but no, I mean, he's not so proud about those 3 dummies, like, trying to become Siths, right? So, alright, well, my whole point here was to trigger conversations. Instead, I feel like I'm going to trigger, I mean, that's what I wanted to do, secondary, but I thought these would at least trigger something. So I don't know whether I go to Tatooine to try to, yeah, I'm going to go to Tatooine.
Karth,
I know.
You fought in the Mandalorian Wars, didn't you?
Oh, then they have the things where they talk together.
In combat. What battles were you in?
I try not to think about my past battles too much.
Do these...
The horrors of war are something I'd rather not relive.
The horrors of war? My people know only the glory of battle. I'm disappointed in you, Karth. I thought a warrior like you would understand.
Karth doesn't like you, Canderous. Yeah, Karth, what did you get so all peace-loving on me? Keep it cool, you two. I don't want this going at... Wow, this is a cool combo. Keep it cool, you two. I don't want this getting out of hand.
I'm not a warrior. I'm a soldier. There's a difference.
Ooh.
Warriors attack and conquer. They prey on the weak.
This is good.
Soldiers defend and protect the innocent. Mostly from warriors.
Nice speech. I bet you tell yourself that every night so you can sleep. But I accept who and what I am. I don't have to justify it with words. Victory in battle is my justification.
Justification through victory. So what happens when you lose? You know, like you did against us.
You had us outnumbered 5-1. You had more ships, more troops, more supplies, and the Jedi on your side.
That sounds
and
like
we
excuses,
still made the
Canderous.
Republic tremble before we fell.
Nice speech. I bet you tell yourself that every night so you can sleep. I don't want to talk about
this is great.
anymore, Canderous. The war is over. You lost.
Damn. So I was going to ask about that because I was wondering about that before I started playing, actually, because I was going to go back to the Wookiee planet because I know the spot there that triggered the mission and the Bastilla conversation. I was like, is that a trigger point like they used to do on like Dragon Age Origins at the bridge and stuff like that? So we could try to do a couple of those. I know it feels like filler, but I'm getting close to the end of the game, and so I'm getting a little bit nervous about missing content. I don't want to have to like look it up after, you know, I just want to experience it. So, Greetings, human. A word, if I may. It concerns the Dark Lord of the Sith. You mean Malak? No, human. I mean the true Lord of the Sith. I am speaking of Revan, of you. Hey, oh, what? How do you know who I am? Listen to me, and all will be made clear. My name is Zyagrom. I am a businessman. I and my partner deal in rare items of extraordinary value and power. You're with the exchange. No, we are not. We are an independent operators, though often our transactions involve those who represent the exchange. Traditionally, we have always done business with the owner of the Ebon Hawk, Davin Kang, most recently. Aita Othar before him, Fori Haxa before her. But we were reluctant to approach you. You had no ties to the exchange, which was a problem. Even worse, you were a Jedi, not the sort of person we normally associate with. Get to the point. How do you know my true identity? There were reports of the Ebon Hawk traveling to many different planets. We wanted to know what you were up to. At your last port, I placed a small tracking device on your ship. The tracking device reported back to us that you had been captured by the Leviathan. Once we had that information, we began digging into your sources within the Sith fleet. Into our sources within the Sith fleet. Sources? What sources? There are millions of soldiers in the Sith fleet. Surely you aren't surprised that some of them will sell information. Even high-ranking officers aren't immune to the lure. I killed everybody. Your escapades on the Leviathan created quite a stir in the Sith fleet. Of course, Malak tried to suppress the truth about your identity. There are more than a few summary executions. But even if security footage is destroyed and witnesses silenced, some bits of information always slip through. Spend enough credits to gather the tiny pieces and the puzzle becomes clear. We know what happened on the Leviathan. At least we know enough. You are Darth Revan, and you are going to kill Malak for daring to claim domination over the Sith. Yes, you're wrong. I'm not in this for revenge. How does this involve you? My partner and I deal in very rare and powerful items, weapons, armors, things you could use in your battles against Malak and the Sith. Whoa. And you're just going to give me these items? Give these items to me? I don't carry these items with me, of course. They're with my partner, but they're yours. If you got the credits to buy them, we do want to make a profit on this after all. Just go to the cantina here in Drash Day. Okay, there's a Rodin there named Mikadoran. Tell Mika that Zyagrom sent you to look at the premium items. I'll go check it out. Mick already knows to expect you. Like I said, just tell him you want to look at the premium items. I guess my work here is done. Goodbye, Revan. And once Malak is beaten, don't forget who helped you in this victory. Jeez. Okay. So that was not... I thought we were triggering a companion thing on the way back to the ship. Oh. Maybe we are. I don't know. Did they not want me to leave? They're like, no, you just got here, bitch.
It has been quite a long time.
Oh, there we go. Perfect. I don't have to leave the planet. Do you know him, Canderous?
He was a warrior under my command up to the Battle of Althir. But I thought...
You thought I was dead, didn't you? You thought all of us that you had sent on that attack had perished. You sent us to die in a foolish attack, while you directed your forces elsewhere. You broke from the battle plan and let us die for it, so that you could have the honor of being the first to kill the enemy commander.
Is this true, Is this true, Canderous?
I did what was prudent at the time. If I had not done it, the battle would have...
The battle would have been won anyway. I am tired of your excuses, Canderous. I have spent years tracking you down since the clans were banished, and I will not rest until I've had my vengeance.
Whoa. If you face Canderous, you face me as well. Wait, what are you gonna do?
I challenge you, Canderous. I challenge you to fight the fight you fled that day above Althir, in the doomed seas of Tatooine. I will be waiting for you.
Oh.
I have spread the news of the challenge since I learned you had landed on this world. All the surviving Mandalorian clans know of what I do here, and that we shall meet on Tatooine to settle this debt of vengeance once and for all. If you fail to meet me there, you shall be stripped of all honor and forever cast out of our society. It will be you and me alone in the dune seas of Tatooine. A final battle that can only end in death. I shall be waiting for you there, Canderous.
Okay then. Let's try to reset this. Let's see if we can pull something here for cars. They really wanna... Are you sure? Oh, I'm back in the... Okay. Jeez, I think I probably have enough footage to... But you know what? I'm okay with going to Tatooine. I was gonna sort of head there anyways. Because there or the Wookiee planet to that bridge with different people. I'll do a couple of those. I mean, I'm so far ahead that I can't get your confirmation in that, so I have to try it. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a little bit of a break here. Let's fly off this planet. See this clip once, and then I will cut around it every future time. It's always the same clip, and I don't like going searching for it to splice it in. It's annoying. I'd like to see what the planets look like on approaching. Cool, and now we're gonna go through space and get to Tatooine. Let's do this.
Incoming
fighters. Gosh. Whoa, I did not anticipate. Like, that was a lot of them in our face too right away. This guy's turning around. We're not gonna get that guy. Oh, I'm not gonna make it this time around. I think I'm not doing so well this time. I'm just definitely not doing well this time. Not in the sun, not in the sun. I'm not doing well this time. Got him. I can't. Got him. Come up. No? Okay, so I just got shot at instead. Jeez. No, this was going terribly. I wonder what happens if you die here. There we go. Oh my god, my mouse. Oh no, my mouse is nowhere on the screen, so it's like, oh god, I'm scanning my entire desk to just get my mouse on. Is this the last one? Because my mouse is not in a good predicament here. Where is it? There it is. Pretty sure I almost got destroyed there. Stupid. Well, it's not the mouse's fault, but... Oh, okay. Alright, we're on Tatooine. I should stop the episode here. I have to have enough for one full episode. Surely. Got some levels. Let's see if I trigger... There we go. Who's this? Oh, Juhani? Grunt, what the hell is your kind doing? Your English! Yay.
Bad enough I have to deal with all these other idiots, but now there's a stinking Cathar on this world too.
I have as much right to be here as you do, sir.
Nice. So we kicked hers off. Do not seek to aggravate us. Just ignore him, Juhani. Big mouth like that get you killed. Jeez. Do not seek to aggravate us.
Big man. The Jedi shooting his mouth off from behind a lightsaber. Or whatever you're carrying. Hiding behind your pet cat there.
And a woman at that. We should have exterminated all you Cathar when we had the chance.
What? What do you know about my world?
I know enough that... Wait a minute. You look familiar somehow.
What?
You.
Oh. Did you know each other?
This doesn't concern you, Jedi trash.
I don't know about that.
Now, where could I have... No, he's dead, and she likely is too.
What are you talking about?
Maybe I was wrong. Still, I think a specimen like you would be a nice addition to my collection. So, what would it take, Jedi, for you to sell your pet here to me?
Jeez. Not for sale. She is her own person. Well, what are you offering? Jeez,
now, don't be so selfish.
Oh my
we
gosh.
both know Cathar aren't real people anyway. The
Cathar.
females make amusing pets, but the males should be put down like the animals they are. I remember one time on Taris.
What? What did you say?
What are you saying?
What did you do on Taris, you scum?
Put one of you down like the animals you are. So easy. Then I saw one of the
asking to
females
get
on
himself
the
killed.
auction
Like, why
block.
would you do this?
But those darn Jedi.
It was you.
What? Me? Oh, now I recognize where I've seen that face before. You were the little Cathar I was going to purchase. But those Jedi came and stole my pet away from me.
You were buying Cathar slaves?
When I was fighting with the Mandalorians against the Cathar, I developed an appreciation for these creatures.
I'll forget
They make
eventually.
excellent
so.
servants if properly trained.
Oh no.
You Jedi act
Well.
all prim and proper, but inside you must feel the same way I do
No.
about the lesser,
Not at all.
human species.
No.
The Sith at
What
least
the hell
let
do you?
their
How do you
feelings
think
show
I look
on
at
the
you?
outside.
You. The homeworld.
Oh dear.
Come now. Will you let your pet go? I'm sure we can come up with a price we both think is
We're all the
fair.
lesser species to every other alien, you son of a bitch. She's not for sale.
And I will see you dead
dummy.
for what you have done to my people.
Can we just end
Hold
this
on a
plot
second.
right here? Let's just take this guy out.
Don't be hasty.
Dude, you you're asking to get killed here the entire time. Do not fall to the dark. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let's control ourselves here, Johnny. Let's remember this force. I'll take care of this for you. I'll take care of this for you. I'm Revan. I'll take care of this. Just Juhani, calm down. I started missing the plot there. I think I was slipping to the dark side. Let's get him. Do not fall to the dark side again, Juhani. Oh shoot! I really want to deal with this though. I really do. There is no emotion.
Peace. I will remain calm. I am a Jedi now. My lust for vengeance must be curbed.
Yes, yes. Say no to the dark side, but I will have you yet. Ha!
Kill. Threat from Zor. Juhani ran into a being named Zor, who bears her race a special grudge. He was a member of the fleet that attacked and destroyed her homeworld, Cathar, but was crippled during that fight. He has since tried to take out his pain on all Cathar he can find. When Juhani had been sold into slavery for her parents' debt, Zor was the one who tried to purchase her. Revan's army stopped him that time, but he has not forgotten her. He has sworn to get his revenge upon her and her people, and you don't know when or where he'll strike next. Juhani, though, lusts for his blood. Well, we'll try to curve it. Jagged's challenge. Canderous seems eager to meet for the challenge. So it looks like we're going to hang out here. I'll pull Canderous in on our way out into the fields. I'm going to just do a quick check-in on Mission's brother. I think I need to go back to Manan. I think I messed that up. It's just, I'm fairly certain of this now. It was one of the owners, one of the shop owners I probably had. It was probably at the start too. So, oh, I already got it. Here's a tack man, take it.
Papa, you sweet simian.
I mean, but I knew that.
Like much, but once I turn this into a bottle of Torresian ale, it'll end up being worth a fortune. Thanks, Mission. You won't regret helping me out with this.
Please, Griff, let this be the last time. No more cons, no more scams, no more schemes. That's all I ask.
Hey, sis, no need to worry about that. I've turned over a new leaf. From now on, I'm gonna stay out of trouble and do things right. And once we've cornered the market on Teresian ale, good things will be heading my way. Then I'll make it up to your mission. Just wait, you'll see. You know, once we synthesize this and start brewing Teresian ale in mass quantities, we're gonna be looking for some investors. You give me a couple of 100 credits, and I can get you in on the ground floor. You'll get a return of, oh, at least 20 times your investment.
No. You already promised me a few thousand credits.
Hey, don't worry. You'll get your credits as soon as we start mass producing that Teresian ale. I just wanted to know if you were interested in an even bigger payoff.
I've done more than enough for you already.
You don't know much about business, do you? When an opportunity like this comes along, you have to jump at it. Come on, what do you say?
No. I don't need business advice from you, Griff. Ask me again, Techland won't be the only freshly harvested working around here. No.
It's your loss. Business advice. Okay. I better get started brewing that
I don't know.
Maybe I'm back here later. I doubt I'll give you a down payment on what I owe you.
Yeah, this guy's never coming back. So, this guy's never coming back. I'm never going to see a return on this guy. I'm sure of it. Or, I mean, maybe I will. I don't know. Griff rushed off to brew up a batch of Teresian ale to deliver it to his business connections. However, the credits he promised you haven't materialized yet. He did say you could meet him later in the Circa supply shop on Tatooine to collect the debt. Okay, so is this going to escalate? Alright, well, at this point, I say wrap this up. I can clear up, no, I'm going to go in. I'm going to go for my money. Griff? Damn it, Griff. The Circa. This is the Circa. Alright, well, I do have to... Okay, fine. I'm going to have to wrap this one up. I'm going to have to sign off. Okay, so I'm going to level them up when we come back. I'm going to bring Canderous. We're going to go into the waste. Let's see if I can kick off his mission. Then we'll come back here, check on Griff's brother, and then we'll bounce back to the last planet, which I've already forgot the name of. So I'll catch you there. Don't forget to explore, engage, and inspire, buddy. Peace.